good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? This is Reverend Sherman D. Manning, your humble servant. I am the pastor, the proud pastor, that is, of the Yes We Can Worship Center. And if you don't know it by now, the Yes We Can Worship Center is located at 5857 South Central Avenue, Suite 180, Los Angeles, California 90011. I send greetings to all of you who are listening in Los Angeles, in my hometown of Atlanta, Georgia, and my chief armor bearer's hometown of Mexico, and those of you listening in different parts of the world, in Guam, wherever you are. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God is a good God. This is the day which the Lord hath made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Please remember that a day is not for sale, and ask yourself the question, what would you pay for one more day on the planet? If the doctor came to you and said, you only have an hour to live, how much money can you come up with? We can give you one more day on the planet to say goodbye to your loved ones, to say hello, to spend the day with your kids, to spend it with your mom, whoever. How much money would you pay? What would you give for one more day on the planet? A day is not for sale. Those of you who have been following us lately know that we have been doing some exercises and practicing, etc. So wherever you are right now, I want you to do me a favor. If you're in public, they might think you're crazy. Maybe you can go into the bathroom or slip outside or whatever. But wherever you are, I want you to put your right hand on your chest, and I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to say, I am worthy. Repeat after me, I am worthy. Repeat after me, I am worthy. Repeat it 3 more times. I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy. Now I want you to put your right hand on your stomach and say, I'm good enough. Repeat it. I am good enough. I am good enough. I am good enough. I am good enough. I wish I didn't have to rush this morning. I'm en route to a meeting, running late, but I wanted to get this podcast out before I leave. I got to rush, but I need that kind of ministry to go out to men. I need it to go out to women, because what happens is a lot of us are suffering from inferiority complexes. Perhaps our mother didn't love us like she should have. Maybe our father was never there. He was an absentee dad, and it made us have problems with other men. We were uncomfortable in front of men. Men who are uncomfortable with other men have problems for the rest of their lives if they're not resolved. We'll find ourselves overcompensating in this area. Instead of walking with a little bit of swagger and walking just as a man, we'll overdo it, and it'll intimidate other men. And I was telling someone the other day, I told a man, I said, don't let, I said, don't let the intimidation of your walk, I'm sorry, y'all, eliminate the effectiveness of your testimony. Or stated differently, don't let the intimidation of your walk limit the effectiveness of your talk. We are called to be ambassadors for Christ. If we're going to win souls for Christ, we can't let anything stand between that. And so oftentimes I find that if a man is walking through the mall and he's overdoing it, just to make a long story short, chest poked out a little too bad, walking too much like a bad butt, it'll make me not want to talk to him, because I'm saying to myself, who you think you are? I'm bad too. And so men will reject other men because of just something that small. But what I was saying to the young man is, it's great to have swagger. And you don't have to walk like a wimp and hold your head down. You can have high self-esteem without being arrogant. You can have self-confidence without being conceited. And so we have to find out how to find that balance. Find that balance. And one of the things we have to do is convince ourselves. You got to convince your subconscious mind that all the stuff they said about you is not true. You know what I mean? All the stuff those boys in high school said is not true. All the stuff those kids said in elementary school is not true. All those thoughts you thought because daddy wasn't there, and it made you think that I'm not good enough. Because if I was good enough, my daddy would want to be home just to be my father. All that stuff is not true. You are good enough. Young man listening to me, young woman listening to me, you are worthy to be loved. You're worthy to love. and you're good enough. I also told a young man, quit looking for a model life. Grow out of that bull crap. Beauty fades, but dumb is forever. I'm a man, I'm a man, I'm a man, I'm a man, just like the rest of you all. I like good looking women. I'm not gonna lie about that. I like a woman whose body looks great, nice lips, breasts stand up like mountain peaks, got a behind like a Montana mule. I like all of that. But I have had all of that, and I've also had hell on my hands. I know what it's like to have a woman who on a scale of 1 to 10 is a 10, but you leave your job and drive home to hell because you've got hell at home. And to be quite frank with you, I'd rather have a woman who is a 7 on the outside, but a 10 on the inside, who's intelligent, who's sharp, who's loving and caring and consistent and faithful and can raise children and can love her husband and most of all loves God. So quit sacrificing the inner for the outer. I told this young man, quit looking for a model. Look for a good woman. And as a matter of fact, don't even look for her. Let her come to you. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Sometimes men ought to cut themselves off and not do anything for a year. Wait on the Lord. The Apostle Paul said some men should never marry. And I know a lot of men have different takes on that. They don't understand that. Well, I want to explain to you, Paul certainly was not gay. He certainly was not. But Paul says some men should never marry. Marry your work. Marry your assignment. Marry your children. Marry raising your children as best you can. Marry this, marry that. Now, are we pro-marriage? Of course I am. I believe that he that finds a wife finds a good thing. And so I'm all for that. But I'm saying what's for one man is not for every other man. And so look at your own circumstances and realize a lot of you have been spreading yourself too thin, and quit validating yourself through a woman. Quit thinking that the only way I'm going to be validated is when I get that wife. The only way that I'm going to be validated is when I get that car. The only way I'm going to be validated is when I get that promotion. Right where you are on the bus, single, no wife, an ex-gang life, haven't seen your children in a while, just where you are in the position you're in at this moment, you are worthy. I want you to hear those words sinking in your mind. You are worthy. You are worthy. You are worthy. John, you're worthy. Michael, you're worthy. Lisa, you're worthy. Diane, you're worthy. George, you're worthy. Willis, you're worthy. Tanya, you're worthy. Mika, you're worthy. Jorge, you're worthy. Tommy, you're worthy. Whoever you are right now, you are worthy. You are worthy. You are worthy. God would not have created you if you were not worthy. God would not have created you if he did not have something for you to do. So slow down. Take a deep breath. First of all, let's do that. Open your mouth and breathe in real slowly. Hold it and slowly release it out. This time we're going to hold it 5 seconds, okay? Open your mouth and breathe in. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. Release it slowly. Some of you cheated. You didn't hold it long enough. And see, it's because you get too busy. And you're too busy to eating fast, walking fast, talking fast, thinking fast, sleeping fast. I want you to slow everything down. We're going to do that again. I want you to slowly suck in as much air as you can through your mouth. Inhale. Hold it 5 seconds. Now slowly release it out of your mouth. Release it out of your mouth. Release it out of your mouth. Okay, this time I want you to take it in slower. And then hold it 5 seconds, then you're going to release it slower. Okay, let's do it. In. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Slowly blow it out of your mouth. You're worthy, you're worthy, you're worthy, you're worthy. You're good enough. We're going to do it one more time. In. Hold it. Release out. You're worthy. Just wanted to get that off my chest this morning. You're somebody special. The Lord loves you. Come by and see us every Friday night at the Yes We Can Worship Center. located at 5857 South Central Avenue, Suite 180, Los Angeles, California, 90011. If you want to help us reach men and reach women and do gang intervention, feed the hungry, clothe the naked, and house the homeless, if you want to help us be a real effective church, send us a check to help us out. The check can be for $500, it can be for $50, it can be for 10. Make the check payable to Yes We Can Worship Center. If you forget the worship center is okay, just make it out to Yes We Can. Mail it to 5857 South Central Avenue, Suite 180, Los Angeles, California, 90011. Any questions, call us at 213-377-8681. Please pray for me. Pray for our church. Pray for my chief armor bearer. My chief armor bearer is a great young man by the name of Jorge Gandaria that God has sent my way. And he and I started this church together. Pray that God will give us strength to keep us faithful, help us to despise not small beginnings, and to know that God is going to do it. Pray for Jorge. Call his name in prayer right now and call my name. I'm Reverend Sherman D. Manning, pastor of the Yes We Can Worship Center, looking to see you this Friday night at 7 o'clock p.m. right behind CVS next door to Cricket at 5857 South Central Avenue. Keep us in prayer. God bless you. Bye-bye.